Birmingham. Today is September 19th, 1963.
This morning we have some tragic news. 4 days ago, there was a bombing at the 16th Street Baptist Church. 4 young girls' lives were taken and 14 were injured.
We have a reporter at the scene of the crime with information about the victims.
Last night I couldn't do anything wrong. It was my night to shine. Like I say, I couldn't do anything wrong. Unless you say eating a little too much and victory celebrating and so forth is wrong. Anyway, when I got home, Mary recognized the symptom. Upset stomach. And headache, too.
His Mary's a gem. She knows the thing to do when he's had too much to eat or drink is take Alka-Seltzer. That familiar fizz means Alka-Seltzer is liquid quick when you take it. It's special pain-relieving and stomach alcohol.
Cadence and Sheridan. I'm here at the 6th Avenue Baptist Church reporting on the devastations of the bombing. 4 days ago, 4 girls were killed at the 16th Street Baptist Church bombing. The 4 girls that died were Addie Mae Collins, age 14, Cynthia Wesley, age 14, Carol Robertson, age 14, and Carol Denise McNair, age 11. Robertson's funeral was separated from the other girls that passed away. Due to her mother's request, her funeral was held on September 17th, only 2 days after the bombing. The service was held at St. John's African Methodist Episcopal Church. There were 1,600 people attending. At the service, the Reverend told the congregation that the best tribute to Carol would be to stay kind, calm, loving, and innocent. The funeral of the 3 other girls killed in the bombing was held at the 6th Avenue Baptist Church, where I am today. In attendance was roughly 3,300 people, including Martin Luther King, who gave a speech to both white and black attendees. And he told the congregation, in spite of the darkness of this hour, we must not become bitter. We must not lose faith in our white brothers. Life is hard, at times as hard as crucible steel, but today you do not walk alone.
Suspects Bobby Frank Cherry, Thomas Blanton, Robert Chambliss, and Herman Frank Cash, all Ku Klux Klan members, have been convicted.
Ever since then, riots have been breaking out and some have even been killed. In response to all the chaos, the president has spoken, saying, quote, "If these cruel and tragic events can only awaken the city and state, they can only awaken this entire nation to a realization of the folly and racial injustice and hatred and violence, then it is not too late for all concerned to unite in steps toward peaceful progress before more lives are lost," end quote.
The president's words influenced the Congress of Racial Equality to coordinate a march in tribute to the 4 victims. We have further information at the scene.
Ms. Lee, is that report finished yet?
Mr. Thomas, please. I'm doing the best I can. Control yourself. Sure, you have a headache. You're tense, irritable, but don't snap at the boss.
You need Anacin for fast relief. The big difference in Anacin makes a big difference in the way you feel. Minutes after taking Anacin, headache pain's gone, so tension's gone, irritability's gone. You're in control again. You see, Anacin is like a doctor's prescription. That is, a combination of ingredients, with a particular ingredient missing from...
Thank you, Sheridan and Cadence. On September 15th, 1963, tragedy struck when a bomb exploded before Sunday morning services at the 16th Street Baptist Church in Birmingham, Alabama, a church with a predominantly black congregation that also served as a meeting place for civil rights leaders. The lives of 4 young girls were taken right before their parents' eyes, while 14 were injured. As a result, violence broke out across the city with the aftermath of the bombing. 2 more young African Americans died. Johnny Robinson, age 16, was shot in the back, and Virgil Ware, age 13, was shot in the cheek and chest with a revolver. The National Guard was then called in to restore order. Yet there has been talk that in the next few days, there may or may not be a march in honor of these victims. Congress of Racial Equality, also known as CORE, and the All Souls Church has spoken about organizing the march on September 22nd of this year at 16th Street Northwest, Washington, D.C., and invites everyone to come out to remember these young, innocent victims in peace. All in all, the 16th Street Baptist Church bombing has marked a turning point to the United States civil rights movement, with the cost of taking the lives of victims who were not ready to leave yet. Sheridan, Cadence, back to the desk.
Thanks for the insight, Madison. Coming up next, we have more on how this event impacted Martin Luther King Jr.
Hey, look who's skating. It's Ronald McDonald, the hamburger happy clown. Here he comes. And there he goes. Isn't that McDonald's hamburger delicious?
Mom told me never to talk to strangers.
Well, your mother's right as always, but I'm Ronald McDonald. Give me a McDonald's shake.
Well, you sound like Ronald.
Here, I'll prove it. I'll give you 3 more hamburgers. I know, you're not supposed to accept gifts from strangers either.
But you're no stranger. You really are Ronald McDonald.
He's Ronald McDonald, the hamburger happy clown. A McDonald's drive-in restaurant is his favorite place in town.
Martin Luther King Jr. held a press conference the next day to express his thoughts about the city's segregation system. Trinity, over to you.
We have received some information regarding Martin Luther King Jr. It appears he is holding a press conference following their release from the Birmingham City Jail. He stated, "The U.S. Army ought to come to Birmingham and take over this city and run it." He claimed that Birmingham is the most segregated city. He also sent a telegram to Alabama Governor George Wallace, a segregationist, stating bluntly, "The blood of our little children is in our hands." The brutal attack and the death of the 4 little girls shocked the nation and drew international attention to the violent struggle of civil rights in Birmingham. King was arrested along with 53 others for marching, which violated the court injunction against parades and demonstrations obtained by the city of Birmingham, which aimed for suppression of the civil rights movement. He later spoke before 8,000 people at the funeral for 3 of the girls, fueling the public outrage now mounting across the country. This is Trinity Jones reporting live. Now back to the day.
Believe it or not, the economy is affected when disasters like this occur. Our reporter Laurel has more information.
Good morning, Birmingham. Today is September 19th, 1963. I'm Laurel Dietrich from the Economics Division of Birmingham News, and today I'm here to discuss the tragedy that occurred at the Baptist Church 4 days ago and how it affects our economy. 4 days ago, as many of you may know, the Baptist Church on 16th Street was bombed by members thought to be of the Ku Klux Klan. There were 4 casualties and 14 individuals that were injured. There are significant damages to the church, as well as to everybody involved. The costs are estimated to be from hundreds of thousands of dollars to possibly millions. The costs do not end there. The tragic deaths of these people are very demanding. The average American funeral begins at $200,000. 14 people were fortunate enough to live that day, but they are still facing hardships. Most of the injured people have been burned or have broken bones. Burn victims are known to pay upwards of $100,000. Breaking a bone costs as much as $2,000. Medical bills can get awfully expensive. Today, Birmingham is paying the prices of this tragedy. I'm Laurel Dietrich from Birmingham News. Sheridan and Cadence, back to you.
Thank you, Laurel. When disaster strikes, the most important thing is to come together as a community and try for a solution.
That is so right, Cadence. Tune in for tomorrow for another segment of Birmingham News. Thank you and have a good day.